All right, so we're going to start with some walking lunges. We're going to be doing 60 seconds of our walking lunges. Now, if you don't have a lot of space, just try to utilize as much space as you have. Even if you can do 1 or 2 lunges, do those lunges, turn around. I know I've got plenty of real estate back here, so I've got plenty of room. But we're going to be doing those lunges for 60 seconds. So let's go ahead and start our lunges. Now, with these lunges, you don't have to worry about going super fast. What we want to do is we want to start warming up and priming up those muscles, getting them ready to lift heavy or as heavy as you've got. Now, if you do have a lighter weight that you want to use for this warm up, that's great. Go ahead. I have a lighter set of dumbbells here, and that's really going to help with the stretch and starting to initiate that strength. Now, after our 60 seconds of our walking lunges, we've got 20 repetitions with a squat 3-second pause at the bottom, working that isometric hold. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get through those squats, but we want to work good depth. So let's get into that squat position. Then down into our squat, we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, and up. Down, 1, 2, 3, and up. Good. So if you want to just follow along with me, that's fine. If you want to do your own count, go ahead. Again, this is kind of warming us up, getting us ready for our crazy countdown workout. And when we get into our circuit, we're starting with 20 repetitions. We've got 4 exercises. With each round of our circuit, we're reducing the amount of repetitions. So that first round will be 20, that second round will be 19, all the way down. I'm going to set a timer though. One of those timers are going to go off at 3.5 minutes. When that goes off, we're going to be doing 10 burpees. The next one will go off at the 7-minute mark. That'll give us a 60-second rest break. And then we'll resume back where we were. All right, next up, we're going to be going to a bear crawl. 60 seconds in our bear crawl. So we can start here with our toes curled, hands flat on the mat. We're lifting those knees up, crawling one direction, crawling back. Now if you have lots of space, you can keep going. Go as far as you can, and then back. We want to focus on a nice flat back, really tightening up those abs, really strong core. Getting those arms and shoulders engaged, especially after all our exercises from yesterday. So keep that good form. After our 60 seconds of bear crawls, we're doing 15 T push-ups. So that's our timer. Now with our T push-ups, we're going down into our push-up, up, rotating, reaching one arm up, that's 1. Down, rotate to the other side, that's 2. If you need to modify, push-up, reach to 15. Get that good rotation, that good reach up. All right, shake those arms out. Next up, we've got 60 seconds of broad jumps. So again, try to use as much space as you have. We're going to be going down like our squat, jumping forward, sticking that landing. If you don't have much space, then you're just turning and back. Now for a lower impact, you can also step into a squat, step into a squat. If you need to turn, go ahead and turn. Now we work that bear crawl, focusing on our core. We want to focus on our core here too. Get a good brace, a good squeeze, especially down into that squat. Explode up through those legs. Stick that landing. We have another 30 seconds. Then we're going to be doing 10 double pulse tricep dips. So if you have a chair or a bench, we're going to use that. If not, we can do these from the floor. All right, so that's our 60-second timer. And next up, we have those double pulse tricep dips. So from that bench or chair, place those hands flat if you can, with those feet extended. As we go down into our dip, we're doing a mini pulse up and down, and then full extension. And that's one. So down, quick up, down, pulse. Straight up is 2. Now if you don't have a chair or a bench, you can do that from the floor. Now remember, we're doing 10 of those, 10 repetitions. And from the floor, we're here, bend it down, a little pulse, 1, 2, full extension. Down, a little pulse, 1, 2. Like that, 210. Also, if you need to step those feet in, you can have more of a bend at the knees. Try to get those elbows bent to 90. And next up, we have 60 seconds of an inchworm walkout. So we're going to stretch those hamstrings, walk those hands out, and then we're going to walk those feet forward, back to our start position. If you don't have much space, just turn it around, stretch it down, walk it out, walk those feet forward, back into that stretch. And you don't have to go super fast here. You can take your time, work through that movement, work through that stretch. This one is 60 seconds. When we finish up our 60-second round right here, we're going to do 5 burpees. So with those exercises we did with repetitions, we started with those 20 squats, to those 15 push-ups, to the 10 tricep dips, and then to those 5 burpees. We're already starting our countdown. That's our 60-second timer. Now we have 5 burpees. And with our burpees, we're down into our squat, out into our push-up position, back to our squat, jump up. Now if you need to modify, you can also step back, step forward, come up to standing. And when you finish that 5th one, just do a couple of arm circles forward, back, across the chest. Shake those legs out. Go ahead and grab a quick drink. And we're going to get started with our strength moves, our weighted moves, and our countdown. So we're going to go to our goblet squat. If you have a weight, something heavy that you can hold, we're holding that here. We're going down into our squat and up. 20 repetitions. Then we're going to be going to bent rows. So we're going to hinge forward. We're rowing those weights up. Again, 20 of those. Then we'll have one weight, and we're doing lunges. 20 of those. That'll be 10 per side. Then we're going to be doing a floor press with those weights and in a bridge. Having those weights at our sides, bridging up and pressing those weights. That'll be our first full round. Then we'll drop it down to 19 repetitions. And remember, I mentioned in that warm-up, when that 3.5 minute timer goes off, we owe 10 burpees. When the 7-minute timer goes off, we'll get a 60-second rest. Then we'll pick up where we left off. All right, let's get ready. We have our 20 goblet squats. 3, 2, 1, go! So down into our squat and up. 20 times. We want to make sure we're getting our hips down. We're keeping our head up. Good core control. Tight squeeze on those abs. Now we do want to do these repetitions with very, very good form. When you knock out those 20 repetitions, we have our 20 bent rows. So we want our hips back, flat back, bringing those elbows up, squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep a nice rhythm with your breathing. Inhale, exhale. When we finish up with those 20, we have our lunges. Just like we did our squats, holding those weights up. This one we're counting each one. So really it's 10 on each side. Like those squats, try to stay nice and vertical, keeping your head and chest up. When we knock out those 20, then we have our bridge and our press. Now, if you have something that's awkward to hold, you can always flip it over and do more push-ups. So feet flat, up into that bridge, 20 reps. All right, shake it out. Now we're on to 19 goblet squats. Our first timer's going off. We've got 10 burpees. Let's hit it. Now hopefully you remember where you left off. We're right back to that number. Back to those goblet squats. Then to our 19 rows. Nice flat back, head up. Then we have our 19 lunges. So one leg, we're doing an extra rep, but that's all right. We can equal it out, even it out at 17. And then to our 19 bridge and press. You can switch it over to push-ups if you need to. We're on to 18 squats. Eighteen rows. So that's our timer at 7 minutes. We get a 60-second break. So shake those arms out, shake those legs out. A couple seconds here to grab a drink and to catch your breath. And we're picking up right where we left off. So we've got 18s on this round. I'm picking up at those rows. And good thing I grabbed a different towel than the one that I used for my stretch break this morning, right? So I used that one to stretch my feet and my ankles. So this is a fresh, brand new towel. All right, Crazy Friday crew. Our 1 minute break is over. Let's go. So I still have another timer set for 3.5 minutes. We'll owe 10 more burpees. We'll get another 60-second rest at that 7-minute mark. So we're even Stevens on these lunges at 18, 9 per side. Keep a nice rhythm with your breathing. Inhale, exhale. To that floor press. All right, 17. I hear that's a lucky number. 17 goblet squats. Seventeen rows. And now is where we can even out those lunges. We did an extra on one side with 19. Keep working, keep working. Nice. Right back to our floor press. That's our 3.5 minute timer. We owe 10 burpees. Let's go. Now, right back where we left off. I'm back to that bridge and press. So we knocked out 17, onto 16. Awesome. Keep going. To those rows. To those lunges, and we're even. 8 on each side. Our floor press. All right, Friday crew, we're on the 15s. Knocked out those squats. Now to those rows. Then to those lunges. All right, that is our 7-minute timer. I need you to do me a favor though. I need you to finish out this circuit. I have a second circuit that we're gonna start with after our break. So, I was on those lunges. I'm gonna finish out my lunges. I'm gonna finish out my floor press. Do the same. Then we'll take that 1-minute break. I'll demonstrate the next exercises, and we'll start our first new exercise from 14. And if you're already finished, then you just get a little extra break right now. All right, way to work. Finish out 15. So, 4 fresh new exercises. Well, not new, but new for this workout today. And we're gonna go with our hollow rocks. So we're in our hollow hold position. We're rocking up. That'll be our first exercise. And if you tuned in yesterday, we did these yesterday, but still a great exercise. We're doing our up down planks. Some people refer to them as commandos. So then we'll be here, down, down, up, up. That's going to be 1. Down, down, up, up. 2. You can modify here if you need to. Our third exercise, we've got a half burpee with a bicep curl. So we have our weights here, out into our push-up position, in, squat, then we're going to curl our weights up. That's 1. Our fourth exercise for this second circuit, we're doing ski abs. We're in our push-up position. We're hopping our feet up and to the side, and back is 1. Up and to the side, back is 2. Now you can step it also for a lower impact and count those. And remember, we're at 14. 14, counting down. I still have that 3.5 minute timer. When that 3.5 minute timer goes off, we're doing 5 burpees and then right back to our circuit. At 7 minutes, we'll take that 60-second break and then we'll keep going. All right, Friday crew, we've got our 14 hollow rocks. 3, 2, 1, go. 14. And our 14 up down planks. Now I know 14 half burpees is no joke, but let's do it. Now you can also take out that bicep curl and instead just bring those hands up like this, back down. All right, you knock those out. Then we have our 14 ski abs. On to 13 hollow rocks. To our 13 commandos, up, down, plank. And let's stop where you are. 5 burpees. 5 burpees. Here we go. All right back to where you left off. I was in the middle of those commandos. And then to those half burpees with the bicep curl. Or, again, you can take that bicep curl out and just bring those hands up. Alright, I just switched it up there at the end. That's alright if you have to. Then to those ski abs. Alright, knocked out 13. On to 12. To our commandos. Alright, half burpees. Woo, they are tough. Let's get it though. All right, Friday crew, that's our timer. 60-second break. So take that time. And then we have to start back where we left off. I had 3 burpee bicep curls left. We'll keep working our way down. One more cycle through, 7 minutes. I know we're getting close to that 45-minute mark. So if you have to run, no problem. Thanks for joining. If you have some time, stick it out with me. Let's finish out this 7-minute timer strong. 10 seconds. Then we're starting back up at that 3.5 minute mark. Again, 5 burpees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so I'm on to 12 ski abs. Knocked out those 12s. Now to 11 hollow rocks. Yeah, yeah. I'm loving commandos. Of those half burpees, again with or without bicep curls. I'm gonna do as many bicep curls as I can. All right, made it. Now to those ski abs. On to our 10s, 10 hollow rocks. Ten commandos. HIIT crew or Friday crew. We have our 5 burpees. 5 burpees. Let's go. You knock out those 5 burpees right back where you left off. Back to those half burpee bicep curls for me. Ooh, real tough. All right, ski abs. On to the next. On to those 9s. 9 hollow rocks. Commandos. Ooh, 9 of those half burpees. Nine ski abs. All right, Friday crew. We have 5 seconds left. Finish up strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. And our 7-minute timer. So, take a couple seconds here, catch your breath. We'll continue to work our way down with our cool down repetitions. We're on 8. So, let's get 8 arm circles forward, 8 back. 8 forward, 8 back. Let's do 7 across our chest. And then 7 up and down. Next up, let's do 6 knee pulls on each side. And then we'll bring our knee up, rotate out, 5 on each side. Let's do 4 ankle pulls on each side. A nice wide stance, and we'll do 3 side lunges on each side. Really sink down into that side lunge. Then 2 high kicks on each side. And we'll get 1 nice, slow hinge into our forward fold. And then slowly come on up out of that stretch. We'll hit a couple more static stretches. Let's take that right arm across our chest, hook and squeeze it. And then bring it up a little higher, wrap that arm around like you're trying to scratch your upper back and squeeze it. Let's take that same side arm up. Good. And let's switch it, other arm across our chest. Now a little bit higher, wrap it around like you're trying to scratch your upper back into that stretch. And then let's bring that same side arm up. Let's interlock those fingers, push away. Try to spread those shoulder blades out wide. And fingertips up on one side. We'll go into that wrist stretch. And down. And now that other side, fingertips up. And down. Good, shake it out. And let's take a step forward into a lunge, drop that back knee down. Reach both arms out wide and up. And turn to the side of our up knee. Let's straighten out that front leg. Lean forward. Reach it down. And then let's scoop and lift up. As we lift up, step forward. Let's switch, step our opposite foot back down into that lunge. Arms out wide and up. Turn into the side of our up knee. And then straightening out that front leg. Leaning forward. Reaching it down. And then scoop and lift up. And step forward. Let's kick our foot up, back, and across to our opposite hand into our quad stretch. And now, other foot, back and up. And then go ahead and relax. All right, Friday crew. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Hope you enjoyed the workout. You did awesome.
Thanks, Brian. Have a great weekend.
You too.